One Punch Man creator One posted a new statement in regards to the One Punch Man Season 3 Part 1 finale. This is what One had to say. One Punch Man Anime Season 3 Part 1. Thank you so much for watching. I really enjoyed seeing so many more characters come to life with voices and colors as if their souls were breathed into them. I also extend my heartfelt gratitude to everyone involved in the anime production. Thank you very much. As well as that, he posted an illustration of Saitama peering through what appears to be a crack in a wall. The moment I saw this post, I instantly saw something quite off about it. One specifically praised the voices and colors, but it is an anime. Aren't you meant to praise the animation? Where is the praise towards the animation? Yes, he did also praise and thank everyone who was involved in the anime production, but unlike Yusuke Murata, who actually praised the animation for Saitama vs Orochi, One only focused on praising the voices and colors. And he's not wrong there, because the voice actors did a great job, not just in this episode, but for most of season 3, and the colors, yeah. There were some really visually dazzling scenes with really bright looking colors, but the animation, no praise to be seen at all. And it does appear to me that I am not the only one who noticed this. This post has gained a lot of views, over 1 million. This post has caused some controversy, with many fans not only criticizing the production committee, but also the creator of the series itself, One. But what have they been saying? Well, let's read some of these comments. Quote, I also extend my heartfelt gratitude to everyone involved in the anime production. Thank you very much, quote. But deep down, he wants to destroy Bandai's company if he could. We know. You don't have to tell us. If only people in Japan weren't that conformist, maybe we could have gotten something better. Why the front door are Japanese people so damn passive? You shovel poo down their throats and they swallow it whole and then say thank you for it? If they weren't such useless pushovers, companies would have been shaken in their wee little boots themselves long ago before daring to put out such garbage. Please, Mr. One, at least take some action for part 2, cause it will damage the product. Man, you need to take a stance and storm Bandai Namco's office. You can't let them ruin your manga like that with such a poo-tier adaptation from a garbage studio. That was atrocious, and you know it, even though you can't say it in public. Doesn't it hurt you to see the perfection you created so belittled? I don't understand the Japanese people. How much did they pay you to say this? Low. So there you have it. While there are fans in the comments and quotes who are saying that they feel for One, love their work, and are absolutely bashing the production committee, criticizing them, feeling sorry for One, I have also been seeing a lot of people criticizing One for not stepping up and speaking out against the horrible issue with season 3 of One Punch Man. So what do I think about all of this? From the looks of the post that One posted, it does look like they are purposely trying to avoid talking about the animation by only praising the voice actors and colors and not talking about any of the animation and art. I do feel like the silence is really speaking volumes. Maybe One is quite disappointed in the art and animation but can't actually speak out against the studio that is making it. I feel like it is a form of disrespect, considering that I am sure One knows how much hard work the artists and animators pour into this show, knowing the horrible production and the horrible scheduling. Animators like Van Oba and Kenichiro Aoki have both spoken out against their cuts not 100% being fully realized in the anime, and with One being quite active on social media, I can already imagine that One is very aware of the ongoing drama surrounding One Punch Man Season 3, but with all of the headache the artists and animators have been getting over the past few weeks, I can only assume that One does not want to add any more criticism or any more controversy to the whole One Punch Man Season 3 drama. The artists and animators working on this Season 3 have possibly already seen all of the negativity. Takashi Hashimoto made a lengthy statement talking about all of the ongoing negativity surrounding Season 3, saying that he, as well as the artists and animators working at the studio, studio putting so much of their souls and heart into these episodes. But then you have these unfortunate situations with Van Ober and Kenichiro Aoki saying that their cuts were either not included in the final anime form, or the compositing and art direction did not even do their cuts any justice, ruining what their cuts were originally meant to be. I also feel like some fans are living in La La Land, where they think that one has the power to just walk into J.C.Staff and be like, oi 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 oi, what's going on here lads, what's going on here mate? You've got to do better mate. But in reality, isn't the manga artist completely busy and booked, currently doing their manga which is currently ongoing? From the best of my knowledge, isn't the One Punch Man manga still ongoing? I could be wrong here, but isn't one still currently writing the One Punch Man manga as we are speaking right now? At the most, the manga creator can somewhat team up with the screenwriter and add little tweaks here and there, like how Hajime Isayama requested that Wit Studio cut out some scenes from the manga that season 3 was adapting from. I feel like once the contracts are signed, however the anime production ends up looking like from after the signing of the contract all depends on the production committee, the higher-ups and the animation studios. All the fans online saying that one needs to be less passive and more active and do something about the situation, I don't think they live in the real world. Yes, One Punch Man season 3 looks awful for the most part, but I'm not too sure what more he could say. It's the higher-ups that these fans need to be angry at. They are the ones who financed the animation studio and set them a deadline. They set an end goal to complete the season, and if they are getting a horrible schedule and little to no money, then of course season 3 is going to look bad because they are just overworked and underpaid and incredibly rushed. And I feel like a lot of fans in the West also are coming from a Western perspective. They think protesting and speaking out against these horrible situations is the best way to end things, but the anime industry has been doing this for many decades now. It is not only exclusive to One Punch Man. Unfortunately, that is the state of the anime production, and it is really up to the animation studios and the animation production committees to decide from here on out how things play out. The production committees are the ones with the money, they are the ones who choose to finance these studios to produce anime, and all the manga artists can do is just sit back and hope that everything goes out accordingly. In an ideal world, you would want the manga creator to come out, speak out, and take a stance against the production committee and talk about the horrible production that is One Punch Man season 3, but sadly we don't live in an ideal world, we live in the real world. Even if one does speak out against the animation studio, there will always be fans online that would use his statement, twist them, and paint him in a light of negativity, saying that he is very ungrateful towards the studio. His statement is without a doubt the best thing one could have done in this situation, praising everything he liked about the season while also avoiding anything he disliked about the season. The truth with social media is negativity and controversy always gets the main attention put onto them, and there could be potential backlash towards one. It could affect his reputation in Japan if one was to be very negative towards One Punch Man season 3 and criticize the art and animation, and even if One Punch Man season 3 part 2 and beyond get shipped off to another animation studio, maybe they would not want to work with one. The only thing we can all do is hope and cope that the production for season 3 part 2 is going to be much healthier than part 1. Tell me in the comments down below, what do you guys think of one's statement? Do you think one is being very passive about the situation? Do you feel sorry for what has happened to one's creation that is One Punch Man? Tell me. Like this video, subscribe for more One Punch Man videos, as well as other anime news updates, reviews, comparisons, breakdowns, rankings, and more. Thank you for watching. The Second Boy Dude signing out.